All right, so we have some research I want to go over with you guys that pretty much explains why some men stay with women who cheat, and also it also explains one of the best ways to keep your man interested in you sexually and physically, right? Because studies show that over time, the more time you spend with your partner, and the longer you're with them, the less sex you have actually, which makes a lot of sense, right? So let's see what this study says, and I may make this part of a section of my videos. I may call it study show or scientific Friday. I don't know, whatever. Suggest a name for this type of stuff, but I'm just gonna make videos based on scientific research in psychological research to explain some of the theories that I have, okay? And it's not confirmation bias, don't worry about it. But these are some of the things that I find fascinating. And look what it shows is that men actually will see you most physically attractive when they don't see you that often. As crazy as that sounds, right? Look at what it says, right? It says sperm competition occurs when the sperm of two or more males simultaneously occupy the reproductive tract of a female. And compete to fertilize an egg. In other words, there's a WWE match going on in your womb, ladies, okay, and gentlemen. To some, and by the way, this is the reason why this is a very normal thing is because back then female infidelity is a historical thing. It's normal. It's very normal for a woman to have a guy who is not the most physically attractive, but cheat on him and cockhold him with a more physically attractive man who's not emotionally available. So they get the best of both worlds, where they're able to have the security from the beta male, but they're able to get the good genes from the alpha male and stuff like that. Oh, I like the way that sounds. All right. So yeah, it says we use a questionnaire to investigate psychological responses to the risk of sperm competition for 94 men in committed relationships. Sexual relationships in the United States and in Germany. As predicted, a man who spends a greater relative to a man who spends lesser proportion of his time with his partner since the couple last copulation reported that his partner is more attractive. And that other men find his partner more attractive and greater interest in copulating with his partner, and that his partner is more sexually interested in him. All effects were independent of total time since the last couple's copulation, the man's relationship satisfaction, right? Let me show. So yeah, it pretty much shows that the more space you give each other, the more sexually attractive the guy's gonna be to you, right? And in fact, in my opinion, also the more tolerant he is of your quirks. Actually, let's read some of this. It says, look what it says. In study to determine the effect of separating mates from each other on sperm production, 35 couples agreed to provide ejaculates, in other words, sperm, from sexual intercourse, from condoms, or from flowback. Okay, so it says they were able to. So they were like, okay, when you bang, give us a condom, and we'll look into it. Men's sperm count increased dramatically with the increased time the couple had been apart. The more time spent apart, the more sperm the husband inseminated in their wives. It's like not smoking weed. The less weed you smoke, and the longer time you have from smoking weed, the more you'll get high. The more dopamine your brain has to feel, right? When the couple spent 100% of their time together, men inseminated only 389 million sperm. But when the couple spent only 5% of their time together, men inseminated 712 million sperm per ejaculate. That's 700 potential dudes, which is almost double the amount. Sperm insemination increases when other men's sperm might be inside the wife's reproductive tracts at the same time. That's also kind of insane. As a consequence of the opportunity to provide extramarital sex by the couples. This increase in sperm is precisely what would be expected if humans had an ancestral history of casual or fucking each other, right? And marital infidelity. And it's not that the woman cheats, but that if the woman may have had the opportunity to be unfaithful, a man's dick says, yo, maybe she cheated. I don't fucking know. All we know is that we're gonna activate this mechanism, and you're gonna create double the amount of sperm to put inside of her, because possibly Tyrone must have gotten inside of her too. Okay, so what this shows is that this doesn't mean that to make a guy think you're cheating on him. That's not it. It's to give him. It's just to not be like. It's just to make him fear losing you. Have him see other men interacting with you. In fact, some other studies show that when men see other men talking to you, to be honest with you, I don't fucking know. I assume, okay? I assume that if other men see, if your man sees you talking to other men and they don't assume you're cheating, but you know how people are. In that moment, his dick is gonna say, "Yo, create more sperm. We need to make sure that this guy doesn't bang her and stuff like that, right?" And so the way you can apply this in your life is how I always tell you guys: you gotta give a guy distance. I don't say this shit because it just comes out of my ass. Okay, wait, you gotta have your own life, and for all of those women who want to spend 24/7 with a man, you're doing yourself a disservice. You gotta let a guy breathe for once. God damn, let him breathe, right? And when you do that, you'll notice he'll come back with more enthusiasm, and it's also good. I also encourage taking breaks, and those breaks may not be like saying I'll break up with you, which is not that bad. It could be a break because you got to visit your granny. It could be a break because you're going out with your girls for the night. It could be a break because you're doing this, you're doing that. But make sure you don't invite him. Make him feel that fear. And what's gonna happen is that if you notice that guy's not being as physical with you and as intimate, and this happened to me. I remember I had a girl come over. She came from Florida. She has some heavy hangers, all right? Some Georgian and heavy hangers, ladies and gentlemen. And she came over for 2 weeks. God, Lord have mercy. Those were the longest 2 weeks of my fucking life. I swear to God, I wanted her to leave after the first few days. Anyway, so she went home, thank God. But I started noticing some other dude was hitting her up on Instagram. And when I noticed that, all of a sudden, I lost attraction. All of a sudden, I wanted her more than ever, right? So sometimes guys just need to see other guys interacting with you so that their interest might peak, because now they already had you. So in order for somebody have some to react to you emotionally, they have to have pain aversion. Pain aversion is a more powerful emotion than the desire for pleasure, wanting to have this woman. So if you make the guy fear losing you, not by you having a history of cheating on him, because that's the number one way to lose a guy's trust is to to cheat on him. That is the number cardinal sin. It hurts men more when you cheat on him with another man than when a woman's cheated on with another man, with another woman. It hurts men more. Studies show that. In fact, guys will murder a woman who cheats, or even a man who cheats with his woman. A woman won't do that. That says everything. So yeah, man. It shows that giving a guy space makes his dick more active in your favor. All right. Anyways, if you guys enjoy this, let me know, man. I'll make more of these videos. There's a bunch of studies I could go over that I could review and bring to you guys. So let me know, and I'll make that part of the next videos. Okay. Take care. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I want you guys to check out my new course called Nice Girl. It's available for purchase right now, okay? This course I specifically made for women who consider themselves nice, for women who are too forgiving, for women who let other people guilt trip them easily, for women who always give people the benefit of the doubt but always end up getting played. This course will teach you about people's actual manipulations, about the strategies that people use to extort from you, to take from you without you getting anything in return. Because nice people are in abundance in the world. And nice people, unfortunately, if they allow their nature to guide their lives, they will become bitter, because they'll end up seeing that their niceness never leads to anything. So the goal of being a nice person is to get people to like you. But sometimes it has actual backward effects. Like it actually creates what you're trying to avoid. So this course will teach nice girls how to get what they want through being more assertive, how to express themselves, how to not get played, how to identify manipulation, how to reverse manipulation. So if you're somebody who's always had that consistently in their lives, who are always people pleaser, who are always being passive aggressive, this course will teach you how to communicate
All of those things that you want to communicate with people without getting played. Okay, I'll teach you how to be more assertive. I'll teach you how to identify disrespect, because when you're a nice person, you have a hard time understanding when people are being disrespectful, because you're seeing the world through insecurity. You want to be liked, and so when somebody doesn't like you, you sort of twist it around in a weird way. So I show you how to see disrespect. I show you how to stand up for yourself. I show you how to deter aggressors. I show you how to avoid sending signs of weakness, and how to send signs of strength. Right, and I even show you a meditation on how to become more assertive. Check it out. It's a course that it's not a super long course, because I made it that length for a reason. I don't want to overburden you with too much information. This is just straight to the point. If you watch this course, you will get the results. This is not a 5-hour course. Okay, this is like a 2.5-hour course. So I think it's 2 hours or something like that. And the reason why that is because it's straight to the point. Okay, so if you watch that course, do what the videos say. You will over time overcome your niceness. Okay, purchase it now. In the description down below, you'll see where it says purchase Nice Girl. It's only $99, and there's a 30-day money back guarantee. No questions asked. You'll get your money back. Okay, because if you don't get it back, I'm closing the channel. That's for sure. All right, so I'll see you guys inside, and I hope you guys enjoy that course.